All right, we are at session 20. So to recall what happened last time, you guys had gotten to the bottom floors of the um, ancient grounds where you fought this giant mechanical golem. And afterwards, you were each put into separate rooms, which had a weapon that was, like your ideal weapon of sorts. And you all saw as well in a mirror, you're like the thing that you most desired in your heart. And afterwards, you each were able to grab the weapon and get out of that room. And all the weapons disappeared except for the one that Atemnon was holding, which transformed into Igjun's staff.
Wait a minute.
And as you guys um, got back out of that room, you ended up back on the first floor. And when you had exited the room, you had heard some growling and fighting outside the ancient grounds. And that's where we're starting.
I hear growling and I immediately rush out.
Temnon and Stormstriker, you see Melody just rush out instantly. What do you guys do?
I'll go out. I'll be real sad if the golems don't help us if someone's attacking.
Right. As you guys get outside the ancient grounds, you see a group of Hirachi trying to muzzle Wolfie and trying to what looks like capture him.
Where are the bloody golems, mate?
And as you run out, Melody, and you see them muzzling Wolfie, do you do anything as you see them like trying to capture him?
I shout out. Well, this could be bad, but I think I would do this. I shout out. Leave him alone. He doesn't have the staff we do.
Having made yourself known, all the Hirachi stare at you and go ahead and just roll for combat. Atemnon and Melody, you can also both roll history checks if you would like.
I see.
And then we do have music if you guys want.
Should I have advantage on this check?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Oof. Then I need to get this one person.
Where
Yeah.
is it in general or is it?
It should
Yeah,
be.
it's in general. You just gotta scroll up a bit.
It's also in campaign resources. It's this person, right? Yeah, it's this person. Okay.
Are you sure I shouldn't have initiative, by the way? I mean advantage. If it's to do with the Hirachi,
there's a
definitely
reason for this. There's a reason for this. Yeah.
Also,
because they
don't
like to
forget
do with demon.
roll
Worry,
your
yeah.
initiative too.
Hmm?
I said don't forget to roll your initiative too.
Oh, have I not rolled my initiative?
Did I still have that name on there? Oops. Okay. Okay.
Lol.
Okay.
It's gonna be a day of very bad rolls. I have a bad feeling.
Oh, computer, don't forget. Come on.
Wait, did I like pause it or wait? I'm confused. What I did. Do I have to play the music?
No, I haven't started it yet.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I click play and then I think pause it or something.
Okay. Melody, as you see, all of them harassing Wolfie, you look around, you see the Hirachi. There's, the classic. You got your archers, you got your sword people. There's that one wearing the really weird hat. Melody and Atemnon, you see this one person in the back, and they somewhat look familiar, but you're not 100. Melody, you may have seen someone like this back when the fairy island was invaded, but you can't be 100% certain. Atemnon, same with you. You may have seen this type of person before when you were in the Hirachi, but you can't be for certain that you know who they are and what type of person they are. You may have just bumped shoulders with them at one point. They definitely weren't like a general at the time when you had met them. Melody, yeah, go ahead.
Can I? Man, they're really far.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, Melody, if you would like, for this combat only, I am allowing you to control Wolfie.
Oh, he go ape. All right. Is he not muzzled yet? Like, what do you say?
No, they're like trying to get the muzzle on him.
I need to use my bonus action and like make him do stuff, right?
No, like it'll count as his initiative. It'll just be like after, right after you.
Oh, okay. I thought you have to usually use your bonus action.
Well, no, that's like if you're trying to, tell them what to do. But I'm saying like you can act as Wolfie in this situation.
I see. Man, I should have brought my mouse. All right, I'm gonna move over. Wait, 5, 10. Wait, 5, 10. 15. Okay, so move 30 feet over here. I think it's math. Right. Yeah. All right. And then I will. I'm unfortunately out of magic, so I'll cast a sacred flame on the guy on the right of
Okay.
Wolfie.
You attempt to cast your sacred flame, but it seems that the sandstorm all around has other plans, and you're not able to focus in and cast the flame.
Okay, and then you're saying I can now use him. So
Far out.
Okay, I'm gonna do my bite attack on the same guy.
You see Wolfie going in just as everyone's trying to muzzle him and grab onto him. You just see him flail about and chomp at this person. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh, that's just realized that's private. I'll fix that eventually.
And then he has the multi-attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna attack again.
Mm-hmm. And you see him as well after he gets that bite in. He goes in and scratches for them. He does make contact. And with that, this first guy is out.
Oh my. And then can I have him, even though he's gonna provoke opportunity attack? Does he look injured?
I mean, he's been kind of wrestling them for a little bit, but it might be a little bit difficult for him to move just because they are trying to he's a little bit grappled. Yeah.
I see. Wait, so if he's grappled, do I have to do anything on it?
Yeah, his speed is just 0.
Is there a way to get out of the grapple?
If the person is incapacitated that's grappling them.
That's the only way. You can't try and break out.
If an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler. So if you're able to somehow move one person away. So yeah.
Oh, I have to use my action to escape it is why. Okay.
Alright. Is that it?
That's my turn then.
This person ever becoming frustrated, he's going to go ahead and just start slashing at Wolfie.
Oh my god.
And it's a little bit of a back and forth because Wolfie's, flailing about, but he is able to get one strike in and deal some damage to Wolfie. With that, you see this person in the back. They're very they have darker skin. They're an elf, and you notice they have quite a bit of spears on them. And you notice their body isn't. It seems as if it's not fully formed, kind of like they have a ghostly appearance in a sense. It's kind of hard to see them, and you just notice them go over here. And Melody, you just see them start chucking spears at you. 2 spears get chucked at you, Melody. One of them doesn't hit, the sandstorm kind of blew it off to the side, but the second one does hit you. And you're going to take 5 damage as this spear hits you. And you just hear her shout, "Leave before things get worse." Storm Striker, it is your turn.
Gee.
I'm still exhausted, right?
Yes, you do have second level of exhaustion.
So let me see here.
And it's gonna take 4 turns to walk there, bro.
Let me see here. That looks like that's part of the fucking. Nope. Okay. Let's move 15, 20, I guess.
Oh no.
I'm gonna throw my spear at the spear person and say my magic word.
Okay.
Alright, let's see if this even hits. Oh, why did it roll? Oh, damage 2, I guess. Oh, I'm not raging. But I doubt this even hits.
Can you send the text block for the javelin, please? Just wanted to double check. I feel like I have you do this every time.
Yes, boom.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah.
So I still roll the damage for that, okay. Actually, no. Is it only if it hits?
When you hero and speak, it transforms into bolt of light. I think it's just the DC because of the because it's in lightning form, not normal javelin form. So go. Okay, so that's going to be a dex. Okay. You see this person, you saw them, jump to the side and quickly chuck 2 spears at Melody, and you just see them as they see this lightning bolt jump to the side to dodge it as quickly as possible. Some of the electricity, kind of sparks off from the lightning bolt, so it does, hit them a little bit, but not as badly as it would have before.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be that much. Okay.
And then I will. I think that might actually be it for me. Yes, that's it.
All right. You see the cultist, in the back with the, fancy mask. He will. Let's see here. Yeah. Similar to what Melody attempted to do. He's going to go ahead and try and cast a Sacred Flame on Melody. So, Melody, go ahead and make that dex save.
Okie
And it does hit you, Melody, and you're going to take 1 damage as this flame comes upon you.
1 damage. He's not even level 5? What the hell?
And with that, it's going to be the archers' turns. They're going to come up a bit closer, first of all. And then, Melody, you're just right there, so you know. They're going to go ahead and each shoot you with some arrows. You're lucky, once again, one of the arrows goes off because of the sandstorm. But one of them does hit you, Melody, and you're going to take 10 damage as this arrow pierces you. Attempt not.
Yes, sir.
It is thy turn.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast. Wait, hold on. Is this the spearman over here?
Yes, that's the spear woman.
Oh, the spear bitch.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have the components for this darkness spell yet.
That's an innate thing.
Well, I don't need the components.
Yeah, you don't need the components because it's an innate thing. And even
Oh,
then,
sweet.
remember, we only care about, like, certain components, like diamonds that cost a certain amount.
15-foot radius sphere for the duration. Damn, that is kind of mad small. Wait, did it say radius?
Probably.
yeah.
God, that is quite large then, still.
Yeah, I think you forget how annoying darkness was in the
Yeah,
first arc.
this shit was mad strong. What's the deal with requiring concentration? I have never used any
It's
spells that
when you get
require it
hit,
before.
you're gonna have to make a roll, and depending on what you roll, concentration either stays or it goes.
And you can't have 2 concentration spells at the same time.
Okay. I'll just cast Eldritch Blast then.
Okay.
At the spear thrower woman.
Okay.
But now I know at least.
Yeah.
Do I have like a level of exhaustion or something? Do I need to give myself
Uh,
disadvantage or anything?
You're fine.
Okay.
Only some of you have decided to exhaust yourselves constantly.
Yep.
Actually, hold on. Sorry, I gotta. Actually, I'll just do Eldritch Blast. I'll read my other spells next turn.
Yeah. So this first Eldritch Blast definitely hits and makes direct contact straight into the chest. Kind of knocks her back a little bit. Go ahead and roll that second one if you want to make.
I mean, that's only 2 damage. The 6 is the.
Yeah,
I removed that. It's the okay.
I know.
Cool.
Same person or going for someone else?
Same person, yeah.
You attempt to go ahead and go for that Eldritch Blast again, but this time she dodges it with her quick speed.
Okay. That's me done. Yes.
Melody,
and I
go
will
ahead.
read my other spells now.
Yeah. Melody, go ahead.
Let me check something. 11. That's it. What was this? 27. Alright, that's Pog. Alright, I'm gonna turn into. Oh, that's my action though.
Saves your health.
I suppose. Let me see if there's a bonus action I'd rather do first though. I really don't have like any resources. This really sucks. Does the axolotl need water?
It's amphibious.
So I do need water.
It should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a frog.
Okay, I'll do a little. I'm gonna use my Misty Step bonus action. Teleport right there.
I mean, you also have brown bear, I think. I mean, I know it's not like there, but.
Oh, I do have brown bear.
I mean, you could use a brown bear as well if that helps.
I'll do brown bear. It sounds tanky.
Where is it?
All right, I'll turn into I'll teleport over here.
There you go.
And then turn into brown bear. Hold on, wait, that was where I was, right?
You just don't do it your token. Just okay.
Too late.
Yeah, just roll its initiative and then we'll put it up. It says you just you teleport down, and you just instantly.
Actually, yeah, I want to teleport in the air above this.
You're gonna teleport right above and
and
just transform into a bear as you fall. Yeah, go ahead and roll its initiative so we can just add it in.
Where is there it is.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled the exact same.
No.
thing, basically.
No, I put it in.
Oh.
And then that's your action. Is there anything else?
And my bonus action. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Oh, whoops. It's these guys' turns. Come on. As you teleported down, this person.
Oh wait, Wolfie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Wolfie.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. I didn't think about it. All right, Wolfie's just gonna attack the guy on his right who attacked him. So we do a little bite, do a little claws.
As he attempts to bite and claw at them, the person is able to avoid getting clawed in the face, but he does get bitten. And that's going to be okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. You see this person getting increasingly frustrated with Wolfie. He goes ahead and makes 2 strikes at Wolfie, both of which hit.
Oh no.
And Wolfie takes quite a bit of damage from this. You see the spear thrower as well, getting increasingly frustrated with the fact that you've all jumped into this fight. And she will go ahead and... Yeah, okay. Okay. She's going to go ahead, and as you see her jump over to this position, she's going to chuck some more spears at Bear Melody over here. Both of which hit. And you take 7 damage from one spear and then 6 damage from another spear.
Okay.
So 13 damage from the spears. And you just hear her scream, "You are warned to leave!" And with that, Stormstriker, it is your turn.
Okay, I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, and end my turn.
Don't you have other regular javelins?
Not anymore.
No, he never picked them up. So he does
Oh,
not.
okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a bit of a scam for real.
Alright. You see the cultist, he sees, this bulky dude in the back, kind of slowly moving. And, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And you see him conjure up a weapon in the air behind Stormstriker.
What kind of weapon?
A spiritual one. And you, as you see this being conjured up, it starts swinging at you as it appears, and you're going to go ahead and take 5 damage, Stormstriker, from this weapon that appeared behind you.
Also,
Roger.
to both of you, I have literally no healing or spell slots. Just keep in mind, depending on how reckless you'd like to play.
Oh boy. We're gonna die!
See the archers. They're right next to you, Melody.
Mm-hmm.
One of them's going to move to the side of you, just slightly.
Okay.
Not provoking initiative just yet.
Opportunity to,
Yeah, opportunity. And you see him shoot some arrows at a Temnon.
Okay,
all the way
that
in the
would
back.
still be with disadvantage since I'm next to him.
It still hits.
Oh.
Temnon, you're going to take 6 damage as an arrow pierces you. This one guy, however,
Right.
he thinks he's hot shit, so he's going to actually go ahead and try and shoot one at you. However, as you see him loading the arrow, you just smack his bow, so he's not able to load the arrow and shoot it. Temnon,
Did you say 6 damage?
I did say 6, yes. And with that, it is Temnon's turn.
Okay. And who shot me with the arrow?
This guy right here.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna bother because, yeah, the big bear's gonna fuck him.
The big bear.
Oh, that is so unfortunate still. I will cast Chaos Bolt
Ooh.
at this man here.
All right.
Yeah, send it in chat for you. You go.
Oh God, yeah, this thing.
This
Go
is
ahead.
The fun one.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll the damage for that. Or
Wait,
yeah, it's just still it should be in your attacks in your attack list. You should be able to send it from there, and it'll do the damage. And then
well, it
the
needs
usual
to
stuff.
roll first, I think.
So it should be in your yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so choose one of the d8s. The d8s is the first one. So you rolled a 1 and a 3. So which one would you like to do?
God, that is horrible, bro. Do I have any lucky points left?
You should. You only used 1 from my memory. So,
Can I re-roll the first D8 then?
sure. Wait, does it work? It doesn't work for damage. So no.
Oh, okay. Well, never
Yeah.
mind then.
Yeah, look, it doesn't work for damage.
So I'm choosing one of them, and
Yeah,
that's the
so-
type of damage it is.
Correct.
I'll choose one. So
Okay,
acid.
so acid damage, yeah. So you just see this massive chaos bolt with like, kind of see like these bubbles coming out of it as you just shoot it at him, you know. And this man takes quite a bit of damage from that.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
Is there anything else?
my turn then.
That is the turn. Oh, brown bear.
We do
You know, if I roll the same thing on both of those D8s, it just like I just get a free attack on a person within 30 feet of that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Well, 1 bite, 1 claws. We do a little bite.
Which will be very cool if it ever happens, which it won't. Oh my
shit.
god, okay. He's
Oh,
dead as
shit.
fuck.
Okay, who are you attacking?
Okay. Have either of the archers been hit yet? I forget.
No.
Okay, I will attack the one who shot a Temnon with the bite.
Go ahead.
This one right
So that should be, that's going to be 12 plus the 5, that's going to be 17. And as you just chomp this guy, you just completely rip his arm off, and he just bleeds out and dies.
here. Nice.
And then obviously the claws definitely hits the other person.
Damn, that man bled out hella quick.
You know, it was so aggressive how Melody did it that it was just pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Claws definitely gets this person as well. You just see complete scratch marks across his chest now.
And then,
Or her chest.
And then, 15-foot cone, you say? Can Wolfie move? He's like fully grappled.
Yeah, he's grappled.
Okay, then can I? How do you make a cone? Like, is this if I did a 15-foot cone, this
Yeah,
would
you
I
could
hit both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, it should.
Yeah, I feel like it. Like if this is the.
Should,
Alright.
yeah.
Okay. I will do a little icy wind.
Icy wind. Alright. That's a Dix. You see the front person, definitely, he was just right at it, the swordsman. And this icy wind, in this scorching hot desert, the heat, you know, the heat and the cold just collided, and that just completely knocked him out. However, the person in the back was able to, you know, as he saw the icy breath, get prepared. He was able to avoid it. A little bit, you know, came off, but not too much. All right.
I think my mic swapped and I need to fix my headset, but Wolfie is going to now run 30 feet upward. I don't know if I can control him, but he's going to run 30 feet upward.
Should be able to. Question mark.
You probably have 40 feet of movement speed, to be honest.
Wolfie has quite a bit of movement speed.
Yeah.
Oh lord, alright, he's going to run 50 feet upward.
Okay.
My mic.
Oh god, that is quiet.
Alright, we're good. That's our turns.
Yeah. Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
Swords people's deads. Okay. The spear thrower, you just see her. Where is this? Yes, here it is. You see her disappear from the space that she was in, and she reappears up top, up here, with you guys. But you notice that as she reappears, her body is more spectral, kind of in a sense similar to how that melody that you fought. Not necessarily starry, but it's more ghostly. And with that, she's going to chuck some spears. One's going to go at Atemnon, and one's going to go at Stormstriker. Wow, okay. Seeing as she chucked the spears right as, you know, she teleported into the spot, not to mention with the desert,
She didn't get a good lineup.
yeah, there was no good lineup, and it kind of went to the sides a little bit. Stormstriker, it's your turn.
I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, and that'll end my turn.
Yo, you have so much stuff you can do, bro.
I know. Plethora of goods.
I know, right? Stormstriker, you just see, you ran away from that, magical hammer that appeared, but it's gonna follow you, and you just see it just teleport right behind you once more, and you see it take a swing at you again.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And you're gonna take 3 damage as it reappears and just swings in a 360 as it appears. This archer, being a bit terrified, he's going to cower out and try to make a run for it. So go ahead and make an opportunity attack, Bear.
Yes. What would be
This guy's dead for sure.
+5 on hit. 2d. This one's just way better. I try and tear him to shreds. Oh my god, he's not getting away.
As
I
he
do a
runs,
fucking.
you just completely
I fucking
claw.
I fucking cross slash through this guy.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I let out.
Attempt not. With that, it is your turn.
I'm gonna poke him.
Okay.
Oh, does this like matter like
No,
terrain
no,
wise
no,
here?
no.
Do I have to climb this?
Nah.
I just hover towards him with my boots.
Yeah. That's
Anyway.
Make this attack. Oh wait, never mind. You're fine. Yeah. As you try to,
Can I re-roll that?
If you want to use lucky on that, you can. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Well, there goes my last lucky point.
Yeah. As you go
Nil.
ahead,
Nice.
your attack seems off at first, but then it's almost as if the sandstorm guides you and pokes her in the chest.
That's
my god,
that's
love that.
lucky. That's literal lucky.
Yeah, bro, for real.
Yeah, you're welcome for the flavor. But you notice that because her body still seems ghostly in a sense, it seems as if it doesn't do as much as it normally would have.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try poke her again.
Yeah, same. You poke her once more. The sandstorm guided you the first time. You know where to poke now. But it still is, the whole ghostly aspect doesn't do as much as it would.
That's all right.
All right. Is there anything else?
Nope.
Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. What the fuck?
Oh, Kraft has left the game. Welcome back.
I don't know what just happened.
How much movement does Bearman have? Bearman has 40-foot movement. Lord.
Okay.
Charge towards this man.
Bear. If the computer is done freaking out for whatever reason. Oh gosh, okay.
We do a little biting, we do a little clawing. I'm getting crits up the ass with the bear, what the fuck?
Dude, the
Yeah, the
bear's
bear's
known
like
for being
super
very-
busted.
Yeah,
One of the guys in Arc 1 was a druid and he only ever wild shaped into a bear for real. And he just like carried
He-
combat pretty much.
Yeah, it literally just destroyed every combat early on. Yeah, so with that, go ahead. Wait, how much does this get? Yeah. Definitely those 2 strikes. As you bite and claw him. How do you claw him to death?
I'm actually gonna claw his chest open and then rip out his heart with my bite and then fucking crush it between my bare teeth.
I don't know the.
Christ.
Okay. And I thought Star Striker was gruesome.
And then wait, let me do a little calculation. So I move from like here, so I saw like 15-foot movement, so I can go like there. Alright. We do a little scurrying. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay.
Wolfie.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I could have done. Well, oh, you're right.
Yeah, you can still do it. You're fine. I haven't started.
I'm actually gonna have him retreat back into the fucking ancient cave.
You're gonna have him go back into the cave. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll say he's in there. Okay.
That's fine.
Atemnon.
Yep.
This chick is right next to you. She pulls out one more spear, and instead of throwing it, she's gonna go ahead and try and stab you with it.
Yep.
However, she does a little fake out. It appears to everyone as if she stabbed you, and she gets right in and close to you, and she says, "Stop the Hirachi. They're trying to get all the weapons. Stop them before they do anything."
Plural.
Um,
What an idiot.
Storm Striker, go ahead.
Um. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm just gonna throw my fucking hammer at her. I don't know what you want me to roll for that.
Go ahead, make your attack roll with the hammer, just so I can see what the calculation looks like, and I'll go from there. How about that?
I'm gonna throw the war hammer.
Your normal
Not
warhammer.
Corpse
Not
Slayer.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make the attack roll, and then I'll see from there what I want you to do. So make so roll your dex with, I want to say with disadvantage because it'd be hard to do this.
Just straight dexterity.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if I was supposed to do a disadvantage.
Yeah. Because I mean,
Ah,
it's a
shit.
bit heavy, you know. You attempt to throw this thing, and it doesn't really get very far, you know. Sadly, Atemnon, go ahead.
No, wait.
Oh, okay.
Fucking just launching the goddamn Corpse Slayer. Do you want me to roll attack first and then dex?
No. Go, just do the dex again.
God, please.
Just chuck all your weapons past
You just chuck them both, and they just kind of fall down to the ground, like right over here. The sandstorm, you know.
Bullshit, a sandstorm blew off.
How far is this drop?
I mean, that would be about like 20 feet.
Really? Dang.
Yeah, it's a very big
Fine.
mausoleum.
5, 10, 15. I'm just gonna drop off.
Oh my god. Okay. Is that it?
Yes.
Pick up his weapons.
Atemnon, go ahead.
I'm gonna poke her,
Okay.
but if I damage her enough to kill her, I'm gonna smack her in the face instead of killing her and knock her out.
Okay. Okay. You go ahead and you. Why did that show up? You go ahead and you poke her a few times, or you poke her and get a little bit of damage. She's not out yet.
Oh my fuck.
Yeah. So as you try to poke her once more, you kind of miss and you injure yourself a little bit. So you're going to take that 8 piercing. Then Melody, before you have your turn, all three of you make perception checks.
Do I have to make it as bear, or should I make it as me?
You need to make it with your normal. That's one of your normal stats, so your normal perception. Atemnon, go ahead and make that perception.
Oh shit, I didn't realize we were making perception checks,
Yeah.
sorry.
Go ahead and make that perception check.
I'm not rolling well today, bro.
That's fine.
It's just not happening for real.
You know, so Storm Striker, you're picking up your weapons after you failed to throw them, and Atemnon, you're kind of engrossed in trying to poke her. But Melody, as the bear, you notice out from beyond the sandstorm, like there's a point far enough where it's just complete sandstorm. You just see a ton of spears come flying out of nowhere.
Like from behind us? Or to the side. Oh,
It's like to the side, you know, because like you know, as you get further, the sandstorm kind of blocks your vision, and from that point, you just see spears come flying.
Okay, do they come within like range of hitting us, or I just see them coming
And
right now?
so let me get there. Let me build up the suspense. You see just 5 spears get thrown, and they all hit the spear woman straight in the chest. And out of nowhere, you all just see. So I'm going to show them on the map, but they're like further out just for reference. I'm showing them on the map. You just see these 5 people, 5 orcs in full armor. 4 of them are riding these giant hogs. One of them,
baby Jesus.
One of them is, however, riding this wolf. Unlike Wolfie, who's from ice, he has like this white body. This wolf is just red. There's just red accents all around him. And you just see them chuck the spears at the spear woman, and you just see all the spears straight in her chest as she falls down and collapses. And you just hear the one on the wolf say, "All right, men, we got the betrayer. Let's go." And Melody and Atemnon, you both recognize this voice. Melody, you haven't heard this voice in quite a while. Last time you heard this voice, Fairy Island had been invaded.
Okay.
No.
This was the person leading the invasion on your island.
He's gonna
Atemnon,
drop buttons.
you have also heard this voice before.
Yep.
It's been a while since you've heard this voice. This was the person in charge of the Legion that you were a part of when you were in the Hirachi.
Yeah.
However, when you had both seen him previously, he had not been writing anything. Atemnon, make a history check.
Okay. Well, I'm not rolling well today, so it's not going to go well. I don't mind.
You had heard rumors about this sort of thing in the Hirachi before you left, that they had been planning on making a legion of riders. You had heard rumors of it. You hadn't known that it was actually going to happen, so this is something that's relatively new. And after they throw the spears and kill off the spear thrower, you just hear them. You hear some mumbling. You're a bit far. You're all a bit far to hear anything, but this person riding the wolf, he's quite loud and boisterous, and you hear him just say, "Leave them to the desert," as they all go back into the sandstorm and leave.
Is she dead yet, or is she like?
She is about to like completely die.
Okay,
now.
I unmorph. I come up, and I'm gonna try some. I'm still a bear, but whatever. I'll try some.
Yeah, so you guys are out of combat now.
Spare the die.
Touch the creature that has 0, becomes stable. You try to, touch your hands upon her and try to stop the bleeding completely before she's completely passed. Her figure, after teleporting was already pretty ghostly, but she does not look very good. That even if, she becomes stable, it may not last for very long.
Mm-hmm. Can I like try and like tend to her wounds or something with some medicine?
Go ahead, make a medicine check. I mean, she has like 5 spears in her chest right now.
Yeah. Here, hold on, let me try.
I mean, if Spare the Dying worked, she's stable. Which
Yes.
means she wouldn't
Yeah,
have
I'm just-
5 spears in her chest anymore.
No, that's not necessarily true, because like I could that means like I'm preventing her from bleeding out by not taking them out. Or
Yeah.
something
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Yeah,
Sure.
because usually you're not supposed to like take the weapon out or whatever, because
Yeah.
you can actually open up the wound.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. Do I still have? Alright, I have a blanket and some common clothes or something. I don't know. I'll like pull those out and start like trying to like make them into bandages or something like that.
Give her a
Like
healing
have her,
potion.
huh? Well, wait, hold on. Well, okay, so I'm gonna use like I'll use the blanket I have and I'll try and like tear it up or like cut it up into pieces that she can like hold on to herself to like as like a bandage or whatever. I don't think I have any like adhesive or anything. Let me see. And then I'll roll the medicine check.
Mhm.
What is my herbalism kit? What is this? Contains a variety of instruments such as clippers, a mortar, and pestle, and pathogens to create and using potions to make. Okay. But yeah, I'll try and do that. All right. Let's see how this goes. I'm a fucking nurse.
As you God damn.
I think this bitch has to full survive now, bro.
Fucking hell. Why'd you do this? Okay.
I can't see people get hurt. And I was and maybe I like I don't know, maybe I like heard or like noticed that she didn't fully attack
Oh
Senor
man.
Tamanon or something, and I was curious.
Yeah, so you try wrapping her around with the blanket, and doing, a couple other things, trying to make sure that she's not completely bleeding out and that she can, survive for as much longer as possible. And it seems to be working. There's not as much blood coming out. There's still a little bit, you can't stop everything. But it's definitely slowed down and stabilized quite a bit.
Nice.
Yeah, what happens?
Is she able to talk, or is she like?
She seems very weak. She might be able to get, a few words in here and there.
Alright, I'll get rid of my blanket for the time being. Actually, I'll just get rid of my common clothes. I don't know. I'll keep my blanket.
Is there anything else? Any comments? Is Wolfie coming out of the
Nah, I haven't told him to come out yet. Who like? Wait, they like they yelled out that she was like a traitor, right?
Yeah.
Okay, like who were those people? Like, why did they say that about you?
There's as she tries talking, she coughing. They're the orc riders.
And they're Hirachi, I assume.
Of course. Um he
Why?
never trusted me. I had been in the Hirachi for a while now, and they never really trusted me. So when I was sent on this mission, I knew that there was a chance he would follow and try to kill me.
Who is he? He sounded familiar when he attacked my island. In fact, so do you.
His name is Bruisen. He's one of the top generals in the Hirachi.
Bruising.
Like, okay.
No, I get it. Bruise. Yeah, I get it. Like, that's a cool name. Oh, I spelled it very
Son.
differently. That was like a bruise.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did, or, what did I say? What, they haven't trusted you. Why would they not trust you? You were fighting us. You attacked us.
I originally supported our leader, but in recent times, I've become doubtful of his plans and what he's been trying to do. And so I've been hoping to stop him and get him back to how he was a long time ago.
Do you happen to know someone of the name of Lance? He was also a part of the invasion, and he's been missing for quite some time now.
I'm not sure. Many Hirachi don't speak of their personal lives or even their names. They're just known as soldiers once they come with us.
I motion to Atemnon to like.
You're mad quiet, by the way. I don't know if
Oh,
it's
am
like
I?
you're.
Let me try.
Yeah.
I think it's because my
I can hear you fine.
Oh, maybe I'm just retarded, I guess.
Listen, as long as you can admit that yourself, you're good.
I think I know what it is. Hold on, let me see. But I motion to you and I say like, do you know her, or like, is there anything you can, like, not anything you can do, but like, anything you need to like ask her?
I don't know that you guys know that I used to be
No,
in
you
the
never mentioned. You
Hirachi.
haven't mentioned that at all to
Yeah,
anyone.
so that's like a
Oh,
irrelevant.
okay.
Like,
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like outwardly appear to like be
Yeah,
anymore.
and you also have your mask on, so even if
Yeah,
like
yeah.
someone
I don't.
were
I don't
to,
look like I
yeah,
used to when I was there either. So like,
yeah. So just for reference, out of game for Temnon, it's been about 3 years since he was in the Hirachi. Melody, your island was also attacked 3 years ago.
Do I sound better now?
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Um. Did okay? I mean, like, did I notice? Okay, let me ask this. Did I notice like anything going on? How like she like faked an attack kind of thing, or like was that purely like, I don't know? That's probably I wasn't paying
No,
attention.
you would have been able to notice it. You would have had to be like right there and up close to have seen
Mhm.
that fake.
Mhm. Okay. Um. Where are they retreating to? I ask the lady.
Most likely going back or trying to find another one of the weapons in Netheril.
Another one of the weapons. There's more than the staff.
after after the Blood Wars, many of the weapons used by the heroes or used by the demons and the devils became lost in Netheril, along with some powerful godly weapons. And recently, many people have been hunting for them.
Hmm.
And this isn't the first time that you've heard about this as
Mhm.
well, because the Warhammer, the Corpse Layer, is one of said weapons that was lost
Oh,
during the war.
no shot, really? I thought it was just a coinky dink and that we found it. Because we weren't looking for it necessarily, were we? That wasn't
I
like.
believe you guys were told about an ancient lost weapon for that.
Okay.
no, I think we kind of just stumbled across it as well, though. Not gonna lie.
Regardless, thank you for your help. I wish I had some magic power to ease your wounds. I guess to kind of like try and help her like stand or something.
She has 5 like full-length spears in her body, doesn't
No, I
she?
probably removed them. I think I would imagine with a medicine check like that, I could remove them and put
It
the like
was like
the bandages
clean.
on.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
say with that. I mean,
True.
there's gonna be a chunk missing from her body,
yeah.
but yeah, you could definitely get some spears out. I mean, you very carefully and everything.
Yeah, I've like done this before, probably.
Maybe nothing this
Drastic, but
crazy.
or I've probably like overseen someone do this, and like
Yeah.
I could follow a good example because I mean I was part of like the medical stuff at the
Yeah.
resistance. All right, so can I help her stand or?
Yeah, I mean, you're a little small, so it's a bit difficult for you to do this. But I mean, you could attempt to do help her stand up. Yeah.
I ask Storm Striker, do you think you could carry her? She seems like she's very important, and they left her to die, so I don't think they'll be coming back to check on her. Maybe she'll be helpful.
I guess.
He's already so exhausted. I feel so bad asking this.
Do you have a spell that like removes debuffs?
No, removing exhaustion is insanely hard. There is a spell for it, but it's like super high level, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. That makes sense because it's like a pretty like cool mechanic.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and I only have cantrips anyway right now. But All right. I think I'll come in and tell Wolfie to come out.
Mhm.
Yeah, I still can't move him. Maybe it's because I didn't drag him on the board. What if I
No, that
dissed?
should be
Oh, no, I have 2. What have I done?
controlled. Yeah, it says you can't. Maybe it's because it's the one. You can control the second one or no?
No,
Beautiful. I
it's
don't know
okay.
why, because it says can be controlled and edited by Duck. So I don't.
I just can't move the token.
That's fine.
I can like see the character sheet and everything. I just
Yeah, that's
can't.
fine. It's whatever. As you guys, help her up. What is your plan now?
I mean,
I
we
mean,
need
I
to.
don't know. We're all exhausted and have very low health, so I feel like we need to
Alright.
find somewhere to rest, which will probably be
Alright.
best
Yeah.
to go inside the temple, but I doubt the men will let her through.
All right. Here's what we'll do to kind of speed things a little bit along. I want you to make a group survival check. Because I assume after you rest back in the temple, you want to just leave the desert, right?
Yeah.
So we'll do a group survival
Preferably.
check, and based on that result, we'll go from. Oh, oh.
Like I said, we're all gonna die.
You're not gonna die. This
And
would
to
a
be
boring
fair,
way to kill
I think Bucks even after a long rest would still have a disadvantage.
Yeah, he would still have first level of
I
exhaustion.
mean, he just needs HP.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. I just meant like the skill check for survival is probably even gonna be lower.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
it's with disadvantage.
So
Yeah.
No, just to see.
yeah.
Okay.
So you guys decide to, after having fought so many things back to back, you decide to all rest up inside. You're not able to go inside any of the rooms or anything, but at least it's shelter from the sandstorm.
Mm-hmm.
And afterwards, you all decide to. I assume you're carrying her with you to exit the desert. It takes a while. You're not sure whether it's hours or days, maybe even weeks. You feel yourselves being trapped within the sandstorm in the desert. Feel like you're going in circles. Sometimes, occasionally, you do find little caves that you can kind of hide out in, like you did when you guys were first searching for the ruins.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, you're able to make it out. After you make it out of the desert, right? There's kind of like this clear divide between grass and the desert, and you notice the world around you seems slightly darker than you remember. Like literally all the colors seem darker than they were before. After you exit the desert, where would you like to go?
Do we still have this chick with us?
From my understanding, yes.
How is she hanging out?
I mean, she's not dead yet, which she would have been if you had left her or not gotten a nat 20.
Fuck. We save
But
woman.
she is fairly weak. I mean, a whole chunk of her is kind of missing.
I mean, I feel like we hit the second resistance base. That's why we got sent out for a minute.
You guys were sent out from the original one.
Oh well, can we? The original one got didn't it get destroyed or something? Or am I misremembering?
Before you guys had left, a few days before, the
Oh, that was a big
Hirachi
battle.
had
That's right.
tried to do
We
a
chucked that guy off the
siege.
bridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're back.
So you guys are at the edge of the desert, like you had just gotten out of the desert. I'm asking you guys, where would you like to go from here?
Probably just the nearest town to heal up this chick if we want to keep her alive.
True
But if
that.
we want to just get gone, then probably just the resistance base.
I think it'd be important to try and keep her alive. Let me look at the map.
Netheril Docks is probably the closest place to us. We're on the south edge of the desert. That's where we went in anyway. Surely the Netheril Docks would have a healer. Or we could go to Marin. Have we been there yet?
Yeah,
Was
that's where you
Mayor?
guys stopped before you went up into the mountains.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
that was
right.
the mean lock.
That's
So
right.
there's no one there.
No, no,
Right.
no. The
No.
that Vermeilon is where the mean locks were.
Mayor.
Yeah.
Marin is where you stopped in before, and you went to like the board weasel, and you helped that guy, get the locket.
All right.
Okay.
You guys
From
like stayed there.
my knowledge of the continent of Netheril, having been here for a while, do I think that the docks would have like some form of healer at DM?
No, they would not. It would
Be
probably with your knowledge, it would probably be better to get to Marin. The docks are more like there's just a couple boats, and if people need, maybe there's like a couple, people watching. But it'd be better to get to Marin because most of the captains actually stay in Marin rather than at the docks.
that is a mad walk to like get back to your boat.
Oh, I was looking at the other one. I mean, there's some small towns. There's some small, like very small, like villages near the docks. I was looking at the other ship image. My bad.
That's
Yeah.
this bitch is like a whole continent. It's got to have like a dock that like bring like a
Yes.
transcontinental
So the
dock.
main dock, which is the dock that you used to get, you and Stormstriker had used to get to Netheril, was the Netheril docks. Problem is, when you guys arrived, it was fairly abandoned. Because even
Damn.
when you guys got there, like the minute that you were dropped off, that person hightailed it out of there. Like they did not want to stay.
All right. Well, if we want to keep this chick alive, we should probably go to Marin then.
Yeah, we should go.
All right. You guys take some time. I don't have a map for Marin, just as a FYI. As you guys arrive in Marin.
Actually, you have like the like I don't want to like over like but like do you still have the map saved from like the?
Well, I never had a map. I actually never had a map for Marin. It was only
No,
for
just like a map
Nil.
from the first campaign or something like that. Like you could
Oh,
reuse it or something.
Nah, because those were generic villages. This is more of like a little bit of a bigger city. I don't
Ah,
have
okay.
anything like that. Yeah.
Alright.
As you guys arrive in Marin, you notice compared to previously when you were here, you notice that there's less hustle and bustle. Things seem to be a bit quieter, and people seem to be a bit more reserved than when you were here previously. And it's only been, to your knowledge, a few weeks maybe since you were here. Is there any particular place that you're trying to get to first? Anything like that?
Yeah, like a doctor.
Trying to see if you can find a doctor. You ask, you try talking with some people. I assume you try, communicate with some people if they know where a doctor is or anything like that. And you notice at first they don't want to talk to you at all. They're very hesitant to speak with anyone.
Is it? Can I like try and understand if it's because like we have a Hirachi on her back?
Make an insight check.
God, playing on trackpad is not fun.
Why using a trackpad, bro?
Because I'm not at home. I forgot to grab my mouse before I left.
Rip.
You don't
Oh.
think it has anything to do with your companion at the moment.
Shame.
And you notice them kind of being a bit hesitant to answer at all, and eventually, you kind of keep bugging them, so they persist, and they, point you to the way to a doctor, or at least someone that could potentially help. And as you arrive through the front door, you notice there's quite a few bodies that are injured in here already. What happens as you guys enter?
I first ask her, I'm like, do you have any money to pay for a doctor?
Still fairly weak. You kind of see a little bit of a nod that she should have some money to pay if necessary.
Okay. Is there like a receptionist, or is it just kind of like a single doctor like
You
working?
kind of notice that, like, there's curtains everywhere, for privacy. There's no like front. I mean, there's like a front desk, but currently no one's there. Seems as if someone is, if there is a doctor, they're probably helping someone else right now.
Okay. Is there like a bell or anything to ring as we come in?
No bell or anything.
I see. Can I look for like an open bed?
Um, you notice a bed, kind of in the back, that
Okay.
is open.
I'll like ask Storm Striker to put her down on the bed,
Yeah. All right.
and then
As you kind of plop her down, I mean, I assume you don't. Do you just plop her down, or are you kind of gentle about it, Storm Striker?
oh no.
I'll be nice and gentle.
Nice and gentle. Wow, special.
Oh, thank God.
You kind of just lay her down gently, but your footsteps were heard coming in, and you see behind one of the curtains a doctor. Is an elven male, somewhat in his age. I mean, somewhat. Elves can live for a while, but and he asks, "Can I help you?"
We found this lady very hurt. I tended to her wounds as best I could. She was impaled with 5 spears. Since then, I've been keeping her alive through. I mean, how many days has it been to travel here?
You're
We don't know how
you're
long.
not sure, but
Okay, regardless,
from the desert to get there, it's maybe been like a day or two. But how long you were actually in the desert, you don't know.
okay, regardless. Like as I've been long resting and such, I've been using my magic to kind of try and keep her tended to and things like that. And I'll change her wounds regularly or bandages depending on how long it took. But she really needs medical attention. Do I need to roll persuasion or something?
You notice this doctor kind of eye her up and down. A doctor, yeah. And you just hear him say, "Another one." It seems that there's just been so many attacks recently.
Can I try and I mean this might not work. But I noticed that he has a lot of patience, so I kind of say that her wounds are serious and they need tending to.
You said 5 spears. How exactly did this happen?
A group of armored soldiers on boars and one on a wolf came by and kind of just threw them at
Where
her.
exactly did this happen? You just see him, like, as you say, armored boars and all these. You just hear him quickly just say, "Where did this happen?"
In the desert, in the Jabru desert.
You're from the desert.
We
No,
came
we're
from
not
the
from the
desert,
desert. We
yeah.
came from the
No,
desert.
no, I understand you came from the desert. Did you have a
Mhm.
death wish going in there or something?
That's none of your business.
Well then, that's quite problematic, but at least we know which direction they went after they were here. All right.
Did you already receive like another patient who had the same
Uh,
similar injuries?
Not necessarily, 5 spears in the chest. Nothing that gruesome, but many of the people in here, as they were out and about, they said, found or been contacted by these orcs in full armor and on beasts, and they were just attacked. The Hirachi are getting much more aggressive, it seems. And as he says, Hirachi, he's still eyeing her up and down, trying to, examine her. And he notices her ring, her Hirachi ring,
Mm-hmm.
and he just, kind of steps back and says, "Is this some cruel joke?"
No, sir. They called her a traitor and speared her down. But regardless, she needs medical attention, and although she might be allied with them, she's not the one causing them harm like those no good boar riders have been.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm not good at this. Which sucks because I like talking.
He's very hesitant right now about helping her, and you can see this very clearly. Hirachi, have caused quite a bit of damage to Netheril in general, and now it seems they're doing, attacks on people. I have other patients. I'll see if I can get to her when I can.
Let me help tend to the less serious injuries. I'm pretty experienced in medicine and magic. I could help you out if you can help her.
Attempt on Storm Striker. As Melody's, trying to converse with the doctor, are you two just standing back? Just
We're
listening?
kind of just like standing behind Melody, slightly menacingly. I feel like.
Menacingly.
Agreed. Agreed.
I
mean, and then hold on. I have an idea. Can I also add to that after all, I did take out the spears very cleanly. Like I'm experienced. How like
Yeah, I mean, she took out 5 spears. Like, that's pretty impressive,
and kept
bro.
this patient alive. Like I can help some of the other patients.
God, man.
He takes
Can
a
I
second to think.
Can I roll again?
Nah. He
Aw.
takes a second to think. And, you hear around the room, you can hear people, coughing, but you don't hear anyone moving. And you can realize that he's by himself working in this clinic.
Mhm.
And he just says, well, I am a bit short-staffed. It's only me. Having some help would be nice, regardless of how good they are. Alright, I guess I can help. I could use the help. If that's the case, sure. You can help with some of the others while I try and clean her up so it's not as messy.
Thank you. I'll get started right away, and I can tell Storm Striker and Atemnon that I'll probably be here for a bit until. Like we can leave her here probably like after her wounds are attended to, but well, actually I don't know if we should bring her back. I guess I'll tell the party that I'll probably be busy for a good while, and to come check up on me in a bit, and we can discuss where to go from there, so they can get some nice rests out of the desert and such, and
Yeah,
good meal
so
maybe.
after Melody, tells you guys that she's going to be there for a bit, Attempting on Stormstriker, what do you two decide to do?
Are we, like, still exhausted? Or
I
we're
mean,
good?
you kind of been walking, you kind of just walked into the city. You're not necessarily exhausted, Any exhaustion you had would be gone. By the way, you guys can get all your HP, spell slots, whatever's back. It's definitely been a bit, so you guys can get all that stuff back.
Go
ahead.
Do you want to find, like, an inn or something, Stormstriker?
Yeah, might as well.
What's the time for you, by the way? Is it, like, do you need to go to bed?
Oh, yes, soon.
Yeah, we can start finishing up.
All right, so yeah,
Yeah, any kind of inn. It's just so
I mean,
can
you guys had
not be
previously
exhausted.
stayed at the Bored Weasel. So, you know that you could go in there and get possibly a room as long as it's not booked.
After all, we already helped Lucas. I'm sure he'll be
Yeah,
more
you
willing.
definitely helped Lucas before. So if that is something that you want, you could definitely do that.
Yeah, I said we
Yep.
do that.
All right. As you walk around the city a little bit, um, you eventually make your way to the Bored Weasel. Remembering where it was before you two had stayed there, a little bit more than Melody had. And you see Lucas, working, because it is like a bar on the first floor, and then above, all the other floors are the actual inn. You see Lucas, polishing the table, but it looks fairly empty inside as you enter.
Mm-hmm.
Roleplay.
Hey, Lucas. It's been a long time.
As say this, he looks up. Doesn't seem very happy. Not because of you guys, just because of other things that are going on, and he kind of raises his hand, to say hi. And he, looks back down, gets back to cleaning. He's like, "So, what can I do for you?"
We want to go to bed. We're real tired.
Yeah, well, we're fairly empty, so I can definitely get you guys some rooms. As thanks for, previously helping out. Definitely much cheaper, just, 5 copper should be fine. You can kind of see he's just exhausted and drained in his voice. He's just completely out of it. And it seems that the whole
Lucas,
town is like this.
why are you so tired, Lucas?
The way that you're doing this. It's just Hirachi. Sure, his adventures you've heard about the Hirachi. Seems they've been going around attacking adventurers and people in towns recently. People have been reporting demons all around the land. It's become more often. You'd heard rumors before, but now it seems like it's happening quite a bit. Just what's going on with the world nowadays.
Yeah, quite unfortunate still.
So yeah, if you guys want a room, it's just take 5 copper out of your inventory, and he'll hand you a room.
I'll
I
give
assume
him
separate
10
rooms.
and say that, yeah, we'll want one for our friend as well.
All right. Yeah. Let me know if you need anything. And
Thanks.
you guys just
Sure
head back
thing.
up to the rooms.
Yes.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
Um,
I
how's
don't
my?
think so.
Oh, I mean, depending on. I guess this is a question. It's kind of more for the next session, but depending on how long, or sorry, not how, yeah, how many patients there are and what their kind of injuries are, will I need to stay an extra night? Because my thought process is if I long rest, I could change out certain spells to cure poisons and diseases, things like that I could do.
I don't know what your guys' plans are. If you want to stay for a bit, I mean, you help out during that one day, and then you come back, that night to the room. I don't know if you guys want to do a
Yeah, we can discuss.
party meeting
Yeah.
to discuss everything that's happened.
I was just gonna ask if we should like bring her back or leave her on her own. Because if the Hirachi find her again, they're like for sure gonna kill her. I think she has useful information, so I feel like we should bring her back. But she's not really like a hostage per se. I don't know.
No, we'll bring it back.
Yeah, okay, we can bring her back. So however long it takes for her to recover, and I guess we'll go from there.
Okay, so you said just however long it takes for her to recover, and then decide then whether you're going back, right? With her.
We will go back with her.
Yeah.
That's why we're
Okay.
waiting. Yeah.
As
Oh,
for
can I tune to this staff overnight?
you want to attune to the staff?
Oh shit, I don't know actually. When you ask like that, it
Well,
makes me hesitant,
because
eh?
previously you had been like, I'll, my friend's more of a healer, not me, and so you weren't thinking of it. So
True.
So, yeah, decide what you want to do with any items you guys have found recently. Talk about anything, you
Oh
think?
yeah, well we'll have to discuss it.
Yeah, go ahead, discuss it now. You're discussing it. You're
Oh,
having
okay. Well,
a
I mean,
nightly team meeting.
I'll tell Melody that like when the corpse in the room where everything was, if there was a corpse in your guys' rooms, that was like the corpse of my like blood hunter patron. And I like had a chat to him like telepathically or whatever using his like mad magic powers. And he said like the staff can be like real good for healing. So do you want to like take it and attune to it? But keep in mind we were tasked to destroy it. So like you're just more trying to
Eventually,
figure out what it does
yeah, so
until
eventually
like
you won't
as
have
soon as we
it.
can destroy it, like as soon as possible.
I say, sure, but I feel bad because I think I poked him with my U wand. Not sure if he was dead or not. And
Yeah, he was very dead. Don't worry. He's
alright,
also kind of a dick, so
I
like don't feel
guess
bad.
I will spend the night attuning to it, and then also, I guess we can kind of assume the recovery process will probably take more than one night. So I will swap spells accordingly to
Yeah,
treat
so
any things
yeah,
like that I
we
would
can
need to help treat.
we
We
can
can talk
pick
about
that
that.
part up,
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
next time. If you guys want, this is perfect place to stop.
Yeah. You can stop.
All right. So with that, I'll find a map maybe for next time. With that, that is the end of this session, and because you guys got the staff and are in technically a safe place, you have leveled up.
Yo.
Level
I
7, yeah.
get to
So
pick one new spell and get another spell slot.
definitely think about that and contact me at some point.